what happens when you take a lion, a zebra, a hippo, a giraffe, and a few crazy penguins? You get Madagascar, a series of films about the adventures of Alex the lion, Mario the zebra, Gloria the hippo, and Melman the giraffe, and many others. First conceived in 1998 by co-director Tom McGrath, who was also the voice of Skipper the Penguin, as a one-sentence prop, it only took 2 years of development for the idea to be refined to the point where the 4 main characters were finalized. Our 4 main animals were originally a lion, a zebra, a hippo, and an okapi. And yes, Melon was supposed to be an okapi. It was later changed into a giraffe for more recognition. The penguins themselves were originally going to be in another anime film called Rockumentary, where the penguins play in the rock band All of the Beatles. But when the film was scrapped, and the director of the scrapped project moved on to Madagascar, he had the penguins and made them into espionage. And so it begins. Madagascar was released in May 27, 2005. Set in the New York City Zoo, Mario the zebra wants more out of life, so he runs away, leaving his friends Alex, Melman, and Gloria to rescue him. But all got caught by the NYPD and shipped away. However, they end up on the island of Madagascar where they meet up with the lemurs, led by King Julien, and Alex develops some predator instincts. What made this film stand out was its very cartoony style, especially with the animals, where some, like Alex, walk on 2 legs. While it was mixed received with upon release, with some critics praising the animation and the art style, others criticized it for its writing. But despite this, it was a box office smash with $556.6 million at the box office. There was also an animated short called The Madagascar Penguins in a Christmas Caper, which sees the penguins from the first film go out to save one of their comrades. It was released alongside both Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit and the DVD release of the movie. Four years later, on November 7, 2008, Madagascar Escape to Africa was released. Set around the events of the first film, sees the gang crash land right in the heart of Africa, where Alex meets his parents, the king and queen of Africa. Mario meets hundreds of other Chris Rocks. Gloria meets the fan favorite Moto Mobo. I like him chunky. And Melon has some feelings for Gloria. It features tons of new characters like Alex's king dad Zuba, voiced by Bernie Mac, which, fun fact, was his last film before his death. The film is dedicated in his memory. And the villainous Makunga. It got better reviews than the first film, and did better at the box office with $602 million. About 2.5 weeks after the film's release, a spin-off TV show called The Penguins of Madagascar, developed by the Kim Possible creators, it follows the adventures of the penguins Skipper, Kowalski, Rico, and Private. It ran on Nickelodeon from 2008 to 2015. A year later, a holiday special was released called Merry Madagascar, which sees the gang fill the role of Santa after the real Santa gets amnesia. It brought back many of the cast of the first of the film, except Sacha Baron Cohen as Julien, instead of filling his role as Danny Jacob. June 8th, 2012 saw the release of Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted, which sees our animals join an animal circus, as well as avoiding a crazy animal control, in order to get back home to New York City. It was the first film in the franchise to be released in 3D and features some of the best animation in the franchise. The film was well received very positive reviews and became the highest grossing film in the franchise, with $746.9 million. A year later, in 2013, a Valentine's special was released, which sees Julien making a love potion called Madly Madagascar. Speaking of which, Julien got his own show on Netflix in 2014 called All Hail King Julien. It was a prequel to the Madagascar movie, seeing the adventures of Julien. It ended in 2017 and got positive reviews from critics. November 26, 2014 saw the release of The Penguins of Madagascar, a spin-off movie which sees the penguins trying to stop the evil octopus Dave from turning all the penguins in the world ugly with the help of the North Wind. It expands on the penguins' characters, showing their origins. Unfortunately, while it was positively received, it only grossed $373.5 million. It was the last film to be animated by PDI DreamWorks, the same studio who also made Ants, who also did the animation for Ants, Shrek 1 through 3, Megamind, and of course the Madagascar movies, as the year closed not long after in 2015, just a few months after the release of this film. In 2020, DreamWorks released Madagascar, A Little Wild, which aired on both Hulu and Peacock. It was the first series that features the main cast and was animated by Mainframe Animation, the same studio who also made the first CGI show Reboot, as it features the cast as younger. While not DreamWorks' most beloved franchise, it is one of their most successful and helped DreamWorks stay afloat for them to make more big hits. For the next complete history video, let's move out of the realm of DreamWorks and move into another successful franchise. You know what I mean.